Hello students, welcome to e-learning. Today in this video we are going to cover our lesson number 3, that is managing files and folders. So before starting the chapter, let us discuss the topics that we are going to cover in this chapter. The first one is the Windows Explorer. The second is creating and opening a folder. The third one is difference between copying and moving of files from one location to another location. The fourth one is deleting a file or folder. The fifth one is restoring a file or folder. Sixth is searching a file or folder. Seventh is about wildcard characters, and the last one is sorting files. Now let us start our very first topic, that is Windows Explorer. Now what is Windows Explorer? Windows Explorer is an application that provides the detailed information about your files and folders. Okay, and they also offers you to manage your files and folder. How you can manage your files and folder? With the help of this, you can view, create, delete, copy, move, rename and search your files and folders. Okay, now if you have to open the Windows Explorer option, what are the steps we are going to follow? The first is that you have to click on the start button. After that, click on all programs. After that, go to the accessories option, and in that accessories option you will get the option of Windows Explorer, and the Windows Explorer window will appear. Now next we have to study about creating and opening a folder. Now first of all, what is a folder? Folder, you can say a folder, it is a collection of related files. Okay, the collection of related files is known as folder. Now what are the steps that we are going to follow to create or open a folder? Okay, first of all, what you will do, you will right click on the blank area of a desktop. Okay, you will click on blank area of a desktop. Okay, when you will click on that blank area, one option will appear. Which option? New option. Okay, when you will click on this new option, a list of sub options will appear. Okay, then from these sub options, click on the folder option. Okay, when you will click on this folder option, a new folder icon will be displayed on the desktop. Now type a name for a folder. Okay, whichever name you want to give to your folder, write down the name, and then after that what you do, you press the enter key and a new folder will be created. Okay, and if you want to open this folder which you have created, what you will do, you just double click on that folder. Okay, and your folder will be opened. Okay, now next we have to study about the difference between copying and moving of files and folder. Okay, so the first one is copying the files and folder. What do you mean by copying? Copying means creating a duplicate copy of a selected file or folder. Okay, in case of copying, we create a duplicate copy of our file. It means the copy, it will be there in the original location also and the new location also. Okay, next one is moving. What do you mean by moving? Moving means to shift the file from previous location to the new location. Okay, in moving, what happens, the file or folder, it is removed from the original location, or you can say the previous location, and it is shifted to a new location. Okay, now next topic is deleting a file or folder. Okay, we can delete the unwanted files or folders from our computer system. Now what are the steps that we are going to follow to delete a file or folder? First of all, what you will do, firstly you will select a file, whichever file you want to delete. Okay, after selecting, on the upper left hand side you will get the option organize. Okay, so click on this organize option. When you will click on this organize option, one drop down menu will appear. In that menu you will see the option of delete. Okay, you click on this delete option. When you will click on this delete option, one message box appears. Okay, this is a message box. Okay, and it will ask for the confirmation. Like here it is written, are you sure you want to move this folder to a recycle bin? Okay, so if you want to delete it, what you do, you just click on this yes option and the selected file or folder will be deleted. Okay, now next one is restoring a file or folder. Okay, suppose you have deleted some files and you want to restore that files from the recycle bin. So how you will do? Okay, so the steps are that first of all what you will do, you will double click on the recycle bin folder. Okay, when you will click on this recycle bin folder, you will find a list of your files. Okay, so whichever file you want to restore, just select that file. After that, at the top you can see one option here, restore this item. So click on this restore this item option. Okay, and your file or folder will be restored. Okay, our next topic is searching a file or folder. Okay, suppose you have created any file or folder in your computer system and you want to search that file. So what are the steps you are going to follow to search a file or folder? Okay, so first of all what you will do, you will click on the start option. Okay, you will click on the start button. You will find a search box at the bottom of the left pane. When you click on start button, downside you will get one search box. Okay, what you do, you write down the name of that file or folder whichever you want to search in that search box. Okay, so when you will enter the name, so the items that will match your text will be opened. Okay, so select the desired file from it, double click on it and the file will get opened in a new window. Okay, now next topic is wildcard characters. Okay, so what are wildcard characters? Wildcard are the special symbols that can be used to search a file or folder whose exact name you do not know. Okay, suppose you have created any file or folder, okay, and you did not remember the exact name of that file. Okay, what you can recall is only the first letter of your file name. In that case, what we can do, we can use these wildcard characters to search our file or folder. Okay, in our computer system, two kind of wildcard characters we use to search our file or folder. The first one is the star mark, this is known as the asterisk mark, and the second one is the question mark. Okay, so these two wildcard characters we use to search a file or folder whose exact name you do not know. Okay, now let us study about these wildcard characters. Okay, so a very first one is searching using wildcard character asterisk, or you can say star. Now we have taken one example here. It is written L star dot star. So what it will do? It will search all the files whose names start with L followed by any number of characters. Means if you are putting a star or you can say asterisk mark, okay, it means any number of characters, okay, and have any extension. Okay, so what is the meaning of this? L asterisk dot asterisk, it means it will search your files whose name start with L followed by any number of characters. Means it can be 1 character, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on, and it should have an extension. Like here I have taken the example letter dot docx. Now see here, the letter which you are seeing here, it starts with L followed by the characters E, double T, E, R, and here dot docx, this is the extension. Now similarly the second example also, here local dot pptx is written. Okay, in this your file, it is starting with the name L and it is followed by a character 0CAL and the extension .pptx. Okay, next one is searching using wildcard character question mark. Okay, so this question mark wildcard character is used in place of any single letter or symbol. Like suppose we have taken one example here, KIPS question mark .docx. Okay, so this will search all the files whose name begin with KIPS followed by any one character. Okay, in case of asterisk, what was there, it can be followed by any number of characters, means 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, but in case of question mark, it is followed by only one character and the extension as .docx. Like example I have taken KIPS, it is starting with KIPS followed by only one character. What is the character used here? 1. Then the extension is there .docx. Another example is KIPS x.docx. Okay, so here a word is given KIPS, it is followed by one character x and it with the extension .docx. Okay, now next we have to study about sorting the files. What do you mean by sorting? Sorting means to arrange your data in a proper order. Okay, sorting means arranging your data in a proper order. Okay, why we are sorting the file? It helps us to easily retrieve our data. Okay, we can easily find our data with the help of this sorting files option. Okay, and there are 4 ways by which you can sort your files. The first one is name. Okay, in this name, what will happen? Selecting this option orders files alphabetically by file name. Okay, in this case your files will be ordered in an alphabetical manner. Okay, second one is size. Okay, this will arrange your files in descending order of your file size. Okay, the next is item type. In this it groups the files based on their type. The next is date modified. Okay, in this it organizes your files according to the date. Okay, these were last modified. Okay, now this brings us to the end of the chapter. So here are some questions for practice. Okay, so our very first question is, name the 2 wildcard characters used to search the information. The second question is, what is Windows Explorer? The third question is, what is the difference between copying and moving of files? And the last one is, what do you mean by sorting of files? Okay, so these are some questions for practice, and do these questions in your rough copy. So thank you all. Have a nice day.